When we talk about coaching for peak performance, we really need to start with, what does success look like? As a leader, you will need to effectively coach a diverse group of people to meet several different expectations daily. A successful coach can use a variety of techniques and tools to match their communication to the learner. They quickly recognize when coaching conversations need to occur and tackle those conversations with ease and self-confidence. A great coaching conversation never loses sight of the goal or objectives that need to be met. All of this is done with the human experience front and center. Remember, we are people first, professionals second. Coaching must be done intentionally and meaningfully. Coaching also requires a large amount of trust between the coach and the coachee. They must believe you have their best interest at the forefront. Coaching conversations should also be done in a safe space where neither individual feels uncomfortable. When possible, remove any situations where there is a power dynamic and that power dynamic feels weighted in your advantage. If you're coaching someone in your office, avoid sitting behind your desk. Your desk puts a barrier between your ability to connect with the individual. Lastly, coaching is not about counseling or providing advice to people. Think of coaching as two people walking down a path together. At some point, your coachee has to continue down that path without you. You must make the best of the time by challenging and supporting their thinking. When coaching for peak performance, it's critical that you understand the role that you play. You are responsible for providing timely, straightforward, and specific feedback through coaching. You must use effective coaching conversations to maximize the performance of your team to achieve outstanding, consistent performance. Setting clear goals and expectations is the platform for coaching. Strong coaching reinforces performance standards through feedback, redirection, and recognition. You will need to quickly identify the best coaching method for the individual and the task at hand to confidently lead a variety of coaching conversations. As the people leader, it is your responsibility to flex your style in order to connect with the individual. If it feels as though you are struggling to connect, it's okay to share that with the person. It's also okay to ask them how they feel about the conversation. Ask them if there's anything else you should be doing differently. Ask them if what you're sharing with them is resonating with them. Is the discussion helpful? When the discussion is over, you can even ask them for feedback on the discussion. How was this for you? Is there anything I should be doing differently? Now, we talked about in the first video how important it is to drive business outcomes. You as a people leader are responsible for how your people deliver. So let's first talk about how coaching actually affects direct business outcomes. First, coaching can increase retention. Employees who are engaged and emotionally invested will turn down recruiters. They will want to finish what they started. They won't look for jobs proactively. And they believe they are right where they need to be. Coaching also boosts productivity. It helps the individual understand and support the wider objectives. And that's because they understand and value how they contribute to those objectives. They also feel a sense of progress and accomplishment from overcoming any challenges. They also work really well with others, and they're a great team player. Coaching also drives creativity. It leaves space for creativity beyond the traditional work, and that's mainly because they get things done effectively and efficiently the first time. So it gives them more space to be creative. They also seek new ways to solve problems and gain efficiencies. They're not utilizing historical thinking to solve today's problems. Effective coaching also enables open communication. Employees will be more willing to share their ideas, their feedback, their opinions with you. All of this can help us improve and succeed.